Imagine, you wake up not to the sound of traffic but to the soft rustling of leaves outside your window. The morning sun spills gently across your kitchen table, while a pot of water begins to boil slowly, quietly, as if it too has all the time in the world. It's not just a new day, it's a new pace of life. Here, the mountains are closer than your deadlines. Here, the sea doesn't arrive through a postcard, it's just down the road. And the small towns scattered across Italy's countryside? They're more than beautiful, they're honest. Places where people still greet you by name, where the bread is fresh, the air is clear, and your neighbors don't just nod. They offer you wine. This is Europe Home, Deal's your channel for standout European properties across the continent. Today, you're about to explore 4 homes that aren't just properties, they're stories waiting for their next chapter. And the best part? They all cost from 28,000 euros. The first one stands tall in Frisanco, a stone house tucked inside the historic village of Pafabro, officially recognized as one of the most beautiful villages in Italy. Already reinforced after the earthquake, this 3-level shell invites you to imagine your dream alpine escape just 230 meters from the bus stop and a short ride to the ski trails. Next, we go down to Roccaspinalveti, where a fully habitable farmhouse comes with a wooden veranda, a private garden, and sweeping hillside views. At just 59,000 euros for 250 square meter, it's more than a bargain. It's a sanctuary with space, charm, and potential for all-season holiday rental. Third, we'll visit Urbe, in Liguria, where the UNESCO-listed Bagua Geopark unfolds just beyond your window. This independent stone house, set on 2,000 square meters of flat, sunny land, gives you garden space, mountain air, and a coast just 9 kilometers away. Finally, we'll head to Tuscany Pontremoli, to be exact, for a rustic country house with stone cellars, olive trees, and a view over the valley. Though it needs renovation, the roof is already in good shape, and the station is just 500 meters from your door. No matter which house speaks to you, they all share one thing in common. They bring you back to what matters: land, light, quiet, a chance to slow down. And if you've been waiting for a sign, maybe this is it. Now, let's begin. If you're searching for that elusive mix, a house surrounded by nature, with easy access to both the mountains and the sea, and still within walking distance of real village life, this home in Urbe, Liguria, might just be your answer. This independent stone farmhouse sits on a flat private plot of about 2,000 square meters, bordered by forested trails and touched by sunlight throughout the day. It's the kind of place where your mornings start with birdsong and end with the scent of pine drifting in through the windows. The house itself is generous, 200 square meter, spread across multiple levels, offering 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. The current condition is move-in ready, but rustic, the type of place where a few thoughtful upgrades will elevate the entire experience without needing a full renovation. If you're someone who dreams of slowly shaping your home over time while already enjoying it, this is your canvas. Outside, there's plenty of space. A garage, an established garden, and even the possibility for a small orchard, outdoor kitchen, or a covered terrace. The land is flat, a rare gift in mountain zones, making it not just beautiful, but practical. And then, there's the location. Your walking distance to the village of Vara Superiore, with restaurants, a butcher, grocery shop, and pharmacy, all within 150 to 3,600 meters. A morning stroll for bread and coffee? Absolutely doable. Despite the sense of seclusion, you're surprisingly well connected. The train station in Arenzano is just 8.5 kilometers away. The hospital La Colletta is within 8.3 kilometers, and the coastline Arenzano or Varazze is a mere 8.7 kilometers by air. You're also close to the Passo del Fiallo, one of Liguria's best trekking spots, and inside the boundaries of Bagua Natural Park, a UNESCO Global Geopark. Financially, this property is compelling. The price comes to about 475 euros per square meter, nearly equal to the Urbe average, 476 euros per square meter, but significantly lower than the provincial average of 3,449 euros per square meter. That gives you solid value for space and location, and strong upside if you decide to upgrade or rent seasonally. And it's not just summer that draws visitors. Between hiking, cycling, and winter excursions in the nearby hills, this is a four-season destination. Whether you're planning a family getaway, a nature-focused holiday let, or simply a quiet retreat with room for dogs, guests, and gardens, this home gives you the space to build it. In a region where charm often comes with a hefty price tag, this quiet corner of Liguria offers room to breathe and room to grow. Let's be honest, finding a Tuscan stone farmhouse with land, views, and close to town for under 100,000 euros feels like something from 10 years ago. But here, on the sunny hillsides just outside Pontremoli, that dream still exists. This 180 square meter detached house rests on about 1,500 square meter of private olive-growing land, just 2 minutes from the historic center of Pontremoli and a short walk to the train station. The structure is entirely made of stone, with a solid roof, several arched cellar spaces, and a terrace divided by veranda offering sweeping valley views. It's currently in need of a full renovation. The interiors haven't been modernized, but the bones are solid, and the potential is immense. What's striking here is the sunlight and elevation. The house sits perched above the village, giving it both privacy and panoramic vistas, while still being only 500 meters from the train station and within 5 minutes of shops, restaurants, and historical landmarks. You're not in a remote village, you're in a Tuscan town with soul, services, and infrastructure. Step inside and imagine a traditional Tuscan kitchen with wooden beams and a wood-burning stove, light pouring in from wide valley-facing windows, a living space that flows onto a terrace where you'll host summer dinners. Upstairs, you can create 2 large bedrooms and a renovated bathroom. Below, 3 vaulted cellars could become wine rooms, workshops, or even small guest studios. The surrounding land is gentle and terraced, ideal for olive trees, herbs, or a kitchen garden. It's already yours, not rented, not shared, just peaceful, usable land to make your own. From a financial angle, the numbers speak volumes. At 544 euros per square meter, this home is far below Pontremoli's average of 851 euros per square meter and massively below the provincial average of over 2,000 euros per square meter. The price reflects its raw state, but that's where the opportunity lies, especially for investors or buyers planning a flip. With good roof condition and strategic location, renovation costs can be focused on interiors, plumbing, tiling, kitchen, and energy systems. And what about lifestyle? Well, the Apuan Alps are on your doorstep. The ski area of Zumzeri is 10 kilometers away, and the Italian Riviera, Cinque Terre, La Spezia, is just 30-45 minutes by car. This is a rare spot that connects mountains, sea, and medieval towns all in one triangle. Pontremoli itself is one of Tuscany's hidden gems, part of Lunigiana, the northern gateway to Tuscany, known for stone villages, pilgrim trails, and castles. Yet it remains undiscovered by mass tourism, keeping its character intact. This home isn't turnkey, but for someone with vision, it offers what few others do: a true Tuscan canvas, with the land, light, and location to turn that dream into reality. There's something magnetic about villages that time has gently passed by, not abandoned, not forgotten, just preserved. Pofabro, nestled high in the mountains of Frisanco, is one such place. Cobbled lanes, stone balconies, flowering window boxes. It's not a tourist fantasy, it's real. People still live here, still walk to the bakery, still wave to neighbors on their morning stroll. And tucked inside this tranquil postcard lies a home, a 3-story stone house, strong, weathered, and waiting. After an earthquake shook the area, the house was reinforced. Its bones are now sturdy, safe, but its story remains unfinished. No drywall, no tiles, no shiny fixtures, just stone walls, wooden beams, and endless possibility. A structure that asks you not just to own it, but to shape it. You walk through and feel it. A kitchen on the ground floor that opens to the street, the smell of bread from the bakery 430 meters away already drifting in. The middle floor, maybe a warm living room with a fireplace, bookshelves, and views of the valley. And at the top, bedrooms under the sloping roof. A reading nook by the window, perhaps even a loft studio, where you paint, or write, or simply breathe. Out your door, you're just 230 meters from the nearest bus stop and 5.3 kilometers from Maniago Station, linking you to the wider world. But honestly, once you arrive, you might not want to leave. The ski slopes are only 330 meters away, and the Val Colvera trekking trails begin just behind the village. Golf lovers? Castel d'Aviano Golf Club is a scenic 21.5 kilometers drive. From an investment point of view, it's just as compelling. The price is only 172 euros per square meter, drastically lower than the town average of 721 euros per square meter, not to mention the regional average of 1,711 euros per square meter. That's a wide margin and a generous canvas for a thoughtful flip or an authentic alpine retreat. But beyond the numbers, this house offers something rare, a chance to be part of a living village, a real community. You won't just own a house here, you'll be a part of Pafabro. And maybe that's the most beautiful part. There's something deeply grounding about homes that open onto open land. Space, sky, and silence, not as a luxury, but as a way of life. And in Roccaspinalveti, perched among Abruzzo's gentle hills, this farmhouse is exactly that, grounded, generous, and ready. From the outside, it's unpretentious, a 2-story stone farmhouse surrounded by 1,000 square meters of private garden. But step closer, and the details begin to unfold. A wooden veranda stretches across one side, offering shade, conversation, and a place to watch the sunset roll over the hills. Just above it, an open terrace invites you to sip coffee in the morning light. The garden, big enough for fruit trees, outdoor meals, maybe even a hammock under the stars. Inside, the house is already livable. You're not starting from scratch. It's connected to water, electricity, and gas. The central heating system traditional radiators is installed and functioning. The garage, approx 35 square meter, and a cool stone cellar offer both storage and possibility. There are 4 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, plenty of space for family, guests, or even a holiday let setup. The floor plan flows well, and the renovation work needed is minimal, mostly cosmetic, personal touches to make it yours. Location-wise, the house sits between land and sea. The Adriatic coast is just 27.4 kilometers away, and in the other direction, the ski slopes are only 22.5 kilometers. That duality sun and snow means rental potential for all seasons. The town center is quiet, authentic. You'll find local produce, warm neighbors, and festivals that still follow the rhythm of farming life. You're not cut off either. The nearest train station is 13.4 kilometers away, and San Camillo de Lelis Hospital is a short 15 kilometers drive. From an investor's perspective, the numbers are comforting. The price per square meter is just 236 euros, compared to the local average of 461 euros per square meter, and the provincial average of 1,140 euros per square meter. That's a wide safety margin, perfect for a second home or a long-term rental strategy. But beyond the calculations, this house offers a feeling, a way of life, where the days are slow, the food is real, and the view from your veranda changes with the wind. It's not flashy. It doesn't need to be. It's honest, spacious, rooted. Exactly what a farmhouse in Abruzzo should be. Sometimes, all it takes is one view, a stretch of hills behind your veranda, the hush of a stone village square, or the morning sun through olive branches to make you wonder, what if this life could be yours? These 4 homes we just explored don't promise luxury. They promise something better: freedom to restore, to slow down, to reconnect with land, light, and self. Whether it's the alpine quiet of Frisanco, the lush valleys of Roccaspinalveti, the coastal mountain balance in Urbe, or the medieval charm of Pontremoli, each place offers a path not just to a property, but to a way of living. Of course, renovation takes effort. Of course, not everything will be perfect from day one. But here's what we believe. The most meaningful spaces are the ones you grow into brick by brick, olive by olive, morning by morning. And the numbers? Still on your side. From as low as 172 euros per square meter, these homes remain some of the last unspoiled opportunities in Italy's rising property landscape. With clear land titles, verified listings, and video proof, they're not fairy tales. They're facts waiting for someone to say yes. So what now? Maybe you save this video, rewatch one of the homes that spoke to you. Maybe you share it with someone who's been dreaming too. Or maybe you hit subscribe. Because here at Europe Home Deals, we don't just show houses, we show places where new stories begin. New episodes every week. Always real, always below market, and always with your dream in mind. Thanks for watching. See you on the next journey, maybe to your future front door.